All right. We're allegedly live. Gonna give people a few minutes to make sure. Hold up. I was gonna tell people in the comment section to hit refresh, otherwise the shit's not gonna work. Anyway, sharing it to Facebook. I try to do this shit like way before I even go live, right? And it never works out because I end up like, you know how like you hit up on Facebook or whatever social media app and you end up like reading some random shit. I did that right now. Okay. Go. All right, folks. Welcome to the Makeda Keyboard Warriors Monday night MMA Hangout. It is December 2nd, 2019. We're almost done, man. We're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel for this year. I don't know how's it going. What's up, MMA gods? What's up, dude? I appreciate you giving us a green light for that Khabib Ferguson fight. Hopefully it actually goes down. I gotta fix his microphone. Anyway, but konnichiwa, dude. Laura, how you doing? All right, so anyway, so I tried to get all this shit done and ready to go and shit, and I ended up reading about some sad shit that I actually kind of have to talk about anyway. I get fucking tagged on. Woo, hold up. Went on Instagram, saw some ass. I need to start unfollowing this shit before I get in trouble. Anyway, all right. What's good? Welcome again, once again, the Keyboard Warriors Monday Night MMA Hangout. Yeah, as far as MMA, it's been a great year. Some of the crazy shit happened this year, so a lot of fun fights, a lot of crazy stuff. And well, at the end of the year, I'm not sure exactly the date, but we will do some kind of like end of the year review. Of course, like we always do every year. We'll do knockout of the year, fight of the year, all that stuff. Our own picks. We're not following everybody else's bullshit. You know how it is. But yeah, so we'll do all that stuff. We'll announce when that's going to be. It's going to be a Keyboard Warriors, like a Wednesday night show for sure. Well, excuse me, for sure, because it'll be me, Fred, and Jesse on the show, of course. All right. Yeah. So a couple things to hit off here before. Obviously, again, whatever you guys want to talk about, hit up in the comments, and that's where we're gonna go. This show is viewer driven. I literally throw a couple topics out and then we go. But unfortunately, the first one's the sad one. Once again, we talk about Ania Blanchard, Walt Harris's stepdaughter. Words come out that she was killed by a gunshot. Allegedly shot by the Ibrahim Yazid guy. And the word is that the prosecutors in Alabama are seeking the death penalty for that dude. So I'm not against the death penalty, and it's weird. Yeah, Keyboard Warrior show. Exactly. Hold on. Gotta put it freaking. Here we go. The Keyboard Warriors Award show. We're gonna do that. That's a thing now. The Keyboard Warriors Award show. Now we're gonna do that. Unfortunately, we don't have red carpet, and we can't get actual fighters to show up. At least not the guys we want and ladies we want. So it is what it is, man. Anyway, but unfortunately, she was that words come out that she was shot and died due to that wound, and that the man responsible was going to be facing. They're hoping to have him eat that whatever they do in Alabama to do death penalty shit. But I'm not against death penalty, but I feel like it's almost like an easy way out. Like, I think you do that if it's like a cold-blooded. I mean, obviously it's cold-blooded, but if it's like a dude that doesn't understand that what he did was like fucking evil, right? If he does understand what he did was evil, no, you let that fucker rot in the smallest jail, most loneliest jail cell you can find. So, it's just I don't know. To me, it just seems like the easy way out. It's just take him out. Doesn't have to deal with any of that shit. A man like that doesn't give a fuck if he lives or dies. To be honest, so. Hey, I appreciate it. It honestly takes zero time to fucking grow. I grow hair like a sheep, like just crazy sheep. Okay. Does anyone here volunteer for like their kids, like for example, soccer team or anything? Well, I volunteered to be cheer parent or cheer dad for the varsity squad in my oldest high school. So, yeah, I'm getting those emails now, and I got it's honestly, I'm only doing it because it's a senior year. I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. Like, I didn't do it the last 3 years. I wouldn't want to do it now. But anyway, what was the motive? No word yet on the motive, but it seemed kind of randomish, right? But I'm sure that'll come out during the trial, and hopefully I don't even know if that's going to become like public or not. So we'll see. What up, Tony? And who else was Fight for Your Right MMA? What's up, dude? Glad you came by. That guy needs me to go. Needs to me. Anthony Sugar from no. Yeah, exactly. He seems to be. He needs to meet him. Yeah. He's crazy. 100%. Fuck that guy. All right. So that's unfortunately the first part to talk about. The other part, of course, we're going to talk about plenty for the next fucking until January 18th. Is of course Conor McGregor against Cowboy Cerrone. What I didn't know until again, I don't pay attention. Like honestly, look, I like watching Conor McGregor fight. I don't care to like hear his bullshit. I rather just see the fight. But so I didn't pay like super deep attention to the fight announcement until I heard from somebody. I was like, man, Cowboy come back down at 155 kind of sucks. They're like, oh no, the fight's at 170. I was like, say what? Like a fight is at 170, bro. Fucking why? But hey, fuck it, man. Any advantage a Cowboy can get, I'm down with that. I don't even hate Conor, but I think I think it's almost like they're underestimating Cowboy in this one for real. It's kind of weird. Joanna and Whaley get made. I'm very much looking forward to it. Me too. God damn, it's gonna be a sick fight. I shit you not. I was praying and hoping and all this shit that Michelle Waters was gonna get in there. That was gonna win that fight against Joanna somehow, some way, and get the title shot finally. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. That being said, this is the next consolation prize. This is gonna be a war. We got to fight this weekend. Rosenstruck against Overeem. Does somebody like do the MMA gods? Do y'all hate Overeem that much that you put this dude in there who can jab you and take your consciousness with a jab? God damn, it's crazy. I know they plan to kill his ass, knowing you're gonna die. And death row is its own kind of torture. That's true. And death row is like years in this country. Is Conor moving up or just ducking the weight cut? I think he's moving up. I don't think Conor would duck much of anything. To be honest, I mean, he fought Khabib. You can't say that he ducks very much. But I know what you're saying. Like, I know he doesn't want to. Look, if I'm him, I don't want to cut the weight either. But I think maybe this is more about him moving up to 170 and trying to like make something happen at 170. Think about it. If he goes up there and takes and wins a third belt in a third different division, who else has done that? I'm assuming someone has. It wasn't BJ Penn. Actually, has anyone done that? It's a good question. Not a walk in the park for Conor. Hell no. Like, I don't understand why people think Cowboy's just a kickboxer or a striker. Dude has all kinds of wrestling, and dude has all kinds of jiu-jitsu. He's a black belt. He can fuck you up. Okay. So, yeah, no. I think Cowboy brings a lot more problems than some guys. So, oh boy. I'm a baseball and cheer dad. Oh, there you go. Hey, power to you, man. I might end up being my other kid's volleyball coach because we signed her up for volleyball because she loves volleyball. We signed her up for volleyball, and they sent us. They told us yesterday. We called them, and they were like, "Okay, she's on this team. This is her coach. Good to go for Monday night practice." We get an email late last night, from some other coach saying that practice is on Thursday, and oh, by the way, they need a parent volunteer to coach. And my girl's looking at me, and I'm like, look, no, wait a minute. I need to be the last, like worst case scenario. Okay, I don't know how to coach volleyball. I know I could learn. It's not that hard to coach, 7th graders in volleyball, but I need to be the last resort. I want someone that knows who the fuck what they're doing to coach my girl, right? Get better. But of course I would do it, man. I'm a sucker for my girls, 100% sucker for my girls. Kind of looks like death when he cuts. When he cuts to 145, yes. When he cuts to 155, not so much. I wonder now, though. I mean, he's been away for a while, got a little thicker, got a little bigger. I volunteer in my son's wrestling club. Dude, I can't wait to be, like, I hope, like, one of my girls gets into jiu-jitsu, especially the younger one. If I can get her into jiu-jitsu, it'd be the shit. Like, dude, I'd be all over that. And if she wanted to wrestle, hey, fuck it. Some of the toughest chicks wrestle. Cynthia Calvillo is returning action Saturday against Marina Rodriguez. That's an underrated fight. People aren't talking about them. They need to. Calvillo, like, they're both set up for a good showing. It's gonna be a good fight. But if Calvillo can pull this off, like in like impressive fashion, she can get her name back up in the marquee. Okay, remember she was like a rising star for a while, and then she took a couple L's, I think. Ariel said he wasn't ducking, so oh my god, that video of Ariel Helwani, he almost cried, dog. Like, y'all know he almost teared up, started crying. Like he's so happy. He's so happy that that Conor's back, because now more people are gonna be listening to his bullshit show. Look, I know people get tired of like me saying that Hawani's full of shit. I think he does solid work because he has the access, and that's what you need in this kind of. I mean, I think Luke Thomas had a thing recently talking about you need to align yourself with the powers. 100%. Look, I get it. I totally get it. That being said, from what I've heard from behind the scenes, and again, I'm not going to repeat it because it's secondhand information. He's a piece. One is a piece of shit. Fuck him. As a person, just saying. And that's all I'm going to leave it at. I'm not talking about his work because obviously he's arguably the biggest name in MMA media. In fact, he probably is. Actually, he is the biggest name in MMA media. Brett Okamoto right in his ass, probably. They probably don't. That don't make you happy, you know that. But the stories that I've heard about behind the scenes of certain things done by a certain nose is tells me a lot about who he is. So, and I mean, hey, look, in the dog eat dog world, that's the kind of the way you got to do if you want to be at the top. But don't get upset when people, when people don't stand up for you or don't give you the props you think you deserve, or they're not nice to you, or they don't care for you. I mean, Luke Thomas himself has said that him and Hawaii will never be friends. You wonder why. Cerrone 170 is a serious threat. Dude's a bad motherfucker. Dude, look, the wrestling, the jiu-jitsu. To me, I'm all about the ground game, obviously because I train jiu-jitsu. But and I love the striking game, no question. But a lot of guys have striking game, right? And in this fight, we're looking forward to a striking match. Conor's going to try and get Cowboy to just stand with him. I think at some point Cowboy's going to somehow get this fight to the ground, and I think we're going to see a very much improved ground game from Conor. I don't buy it for a second what other people are saying, like, oh, he's been drinking and doing coke and crack or whatever else. Look, maybe that too, but for sure he's been training. I'm telling you, I think we're going to see like a very much improved ground game from Conor McGregor. Just what I'm hoping to see from him, really. And then at that point, let's say he somehow wins this fight, I think he'll find a way to get that Khabib rematch, which would be fine. I don't mind watching that mauling again. Can't wait to see him booty shorts and jumbo knee pads. I will send you that picture personally, sir. So any tougher fight at 170 and 155 for Conor, 100%. A bigger, stronger, more filled out Cowboy that doesn't have to cut weight. Hell yeah. Does Faber have a chance against Peter Yan? No. I'm not picking Faber in that fight. And I'm not saying that Faber can't win that fight. He damn sure can win that fight. But Peter Yan is a different kind of animal. We're talking about different levels, different, right? Like the newer eras have more weapons and they're more fine-tuned and everything. Saying Conor might never win a belt again. I agree. He might never win it again. That being said, we said a lot of things about that dude and he pulled it off. So you got to give him that credit. But I think to win a belt at 170 against animals like, I mean, Tyron Woodley's in that weight class. Jorge Masvidal, I would love to see that fight, by the way. Conor versus Jorge would be the shit. I think Jorge fucks him up, but that's just me. Actually, a lot of people think that. But Woodley, Usman, fucking Covington. Come on, let's be real, right? Dana loves Calvillo. Oh, she's fun. She's like look, I'm not saying she's not a bad looking girl. I'm just saying every time I see her, she reminds me of a little chihuahua, just like ready to fucking pounce and fight you. I want Cerrone to kick the shit out of Conor's legs and then go high with a head kick. Conor's going to pressure the shit out of Cowboy. So I also expect to see some intercepting knees. I think that's going to be part of the game plan. Because Conor puts on pressure, just not as much as everyone feels like he does, because he gets tired too. Obviously, we've seen it. But I think he'll put the pressure on. I think Cerrone's going to do his best to, like you said, kick the shit out of Conor's legs. I just don't know. I mean, Conor's good at the staying game, the strike game. So I think he'll be able to, like, he'll know that head kick's coming. So I don't think Cowboy will land it very much. That being said, please believe if Cowboy sees that opening, head kick coming. But I'm not ready to make a pick just yet. But I'm leaning Cowboy. Let's be real. But you never know, man. Every time people pick against Conor, that dude somehow pulls it off, except for the Khabib fight. And to me, in the first Nate Diaz fight, I know people were like, there's no way you did. No, I picked Nate, and I picked him in the second fight. I still think he won the second fight, but officially he didn't. But yeah. I picked Khabib in that second one. In that first, the Khabib fight, I picked Khabib, and then obviously it went that way. I love Faber, but I think he loses a split. I think it's a little more convincing than that, but I would love to see him. I mean, in a split decision, like, you never know, right? It can go either way. I would love to see it. That'd be that close of a fight, because I think that would mean it was a really good fight. Can't wait for Ketlin Vieira and Irene Aldana, though. That should be a great matchup between two great grapplers. And Irene's like strike game is so much fun to watch too. And I'm not saying fun because I mean she's not knocking chicks out, but she's like she gets that if she can get that jab going with that piston jab, that's a lot of fun. But if they go to the ground, dude, I'm with you. You didn't know that was my boo. She's gonna give Vieira a beating. Vieira's a bad chick though. I'm looking forward to it too. Nonetheless, Young walks into an overhand right. Yeah, look, that what do we know about Faber? Faber's got the wrestling. He's got the overhand right, and he's got the nasty ass guillotine that he has. So should be a fun fight. We'll see what happens here. I like the fight too, Tony. Yan is smaller and faster than Uriah, but you can't count Faber out. Can never count the California kid out ever. If it's a 5-round main event, Cowboy needs to step his cardio up crazy to drag Conor into the later rounds, and he can finish him. That's got to be part of the game plan, right? Out of BMF ranch, he's got to be working his cardio and getting himself that gas tank to be able to push through, rounds 3, 4, and 5, which Conor hasn't been able to do. I mean, in the first fight against Nate, first of all, he gassed the fuck out in the second round, and then he got hurt, right? And I mean, I do agree that he pushed a little too hard trying to finish Nate when you kind of don't do that very often. I mean, I think the Josh Thompson and did it, and then this last fight, the doctor stoppage, still technically a stoppage, but not really a stoppage, but still. But if you get Conor into like the 4th and 5th rounds like Nate did in the second fight, I mean, he just runs away. Or I'm sorry, he resets. Oh, who's resetting? You literally turned and ran away to the other side of the cage. And Nate was walking you down, and somehow you won that fight. Fuck out of here. Nobody's talking about Ortega versus the Korean Zombie. I'm pumped for that. Fuck yeah, I'm pumped for that too. That being said, I'm pretty sure the time for that is going to be some ungodly time. Let me see if I can find the time for you guys. What time that thing kicks off? It's going to be ridiculously ridiculous. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Main card for us West Coasters, or for us Arizona. So for California, it's a 2 a.m. start. So you can catch that card on the way home from the club, or at the club, folks, in California. For the East Coasters, it's a 5 a.m. card. So yeah, early risers, man, do your thing. Sick fight. I mean, it's a sick card. I mean, I'm just going off. I'll just read off the prelims. Dong Hyun Ma's on there, who hits our Veronica Mercedes on there. Ryan Benoit is on there. Or Benoit, I don't know if you say. Do you say Benoit or Benoit? Like Benoit reminds me of the wrestler that unfortunately killed his family back in the day. And the WWF or WWE just erased his memory from everything. But that card is the super Korean Superboy, is what they call him. Choi Do-ho against Charles Jourdain. Wilkin Ozdemir is in that card against Alexander Rakic, and then Brian Ortega against the Zombie. That's gonna be a fun fucking card. But that fight, it seems so far away though. It's December 21st, so 2 weeks. Next weekend is 245. Weekend after that is Korean Zombie, and then we don't have anything. I think. Do we have any early January cards? I don't even know. I have to figure that out later. But we'll have anything for a minute. Zombie all day. I like Brian, dude. I'm a fan of Zombie. Don't get me wrong. But I'm a fan of Jiu-Jitsu, so I like Brian Ortega. But we'll see. I'll make my pick when we get closer. Record was Ozdemir this month, also December 21st. Yep, that's the co-main event for the Ortega Zombie card. Should be interesting to see how Ortega performs in Korea. I think he'll be all right. It was sad to watch him in the Holloway fight, though. Get picked apart the way he did. Goddamn. All right. What else we got here? Let's see. I'm just trying to find like other stuff that happened that we haven't talked about very much. This also I also use this show kind of to prep for tomorrow night or for a Wednesday night. We could talk about 245 actually, because that's coming up, or this weekend actually. I'm picking Zombie 2, not confidently though. Yeah, I know Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, I can't help it, man. Shit, that's my thing. I keep pushing through these fucking injuries though. I'm not trying to talk myself up, or if anything, I'm kind of a bitch because I get hurt and fine, I keep going, and then I get more hurt, and then I'm like, okay. But let me pull up this card actually so you guys can see it. Reach was Joshua. Is that this weekend? No way. I think that's this weekend. Dude. That's a fucking. I'm curious to see if if Reese is able to pull that off again. See if you guys can see this right here. We're pulling up this weekend's card. Cool. All right. So, all right. See you, Loda. Have a good week. See you Wednesday. Big fan of Ortega too. The dust up in the desert. Yeah. I pick with my heart, not my head. For yeah. Yeah, look, I do that a lot too with certain fighters and stuff. But with the fight where I don't really care about who wins, really, it's like, all right. So as you guys can see, early prelims, kickoff, 3:45 p.m. That's 2:45 p.m. Pacific time. It's early. Virna Jandiroba against Mallory Martin. But Jandiroba's 14-1 record. It's not that bad. I never heard of her, honestly. I mean, I've heard of her, but I don't remember any details. Mahmoud Muradov against Trevor Smith, the first fight of the night. Then the ESPN card. That first one's on ESPN Plus, and ESPN has Carlos Con. Oh no, Carlos Condit got hurt. They were looking for a replacement for me to fight Mickey Gall, and they couldn't find it, so Mickey gets pulled off that too. Joe Slicky against Matt Wyman. Weeman or Wyman? Probably Wyman. Bryce Mitchell undefeated 11-0, taking on Matt Sales. Billy Carantillo against Jacob Kilburn. And then Thiago Alves against Tim Means is the featured prelim. I'm hoping Thiago Alves still has a lot left in the tank, man, because Tim Means is a bad motherfucker, and he's tall. Excuse me, he's tall as shit and long. Then on the main card, Rob Font against Ricky Simon. Don't look past this fight. It's going to be a fucking fun one. Those dudes are fast, and they hit like trucks. Then Geraldo Freitas Jr. against Song Yadong. And then Aspen Ladd taking on Yannick Kuniskaya. I expect Aspen Ladd to have a great fight. Just a great showing, for real. Stephen Struve still fighting against Ben Rothwell. Stephen Struve's a long dude. You would think he'd be able to keep dudes away from him, but he just gets fucking knocked out. Then co-main event, Marina Rodriguez against Cesar Cavillo. Again, a fucking baller-ass fight. And then the main event, Alistair Overeem against Dranzinho Rosenstreich. I don't see that fight going any other way than Overeem getting knocked the fuck out. For real. That's going to be a rough one. In my opinion, for good old Overeem. I miss horse meat Overeem. Just sometimes, because sure he was fucking dudes up, but still. Struve Rothwell, heavyweight fight. It's nice to see Struve, move around and everything, but he's not getting any big time fights like ever. I don't think. I mean, I could see this being his last fight for real, especially if he loses. But I'd love to see him go out with a win. What do you think about Aspen Ladd? I like Aspen Ladd. I think Aspen Ladd's underrated. I don't think enough people talk about her. What did she do her last fight? She let me see. Oh, I love this thing. I have this app on my phone. I put this app on all these on my kids' phones, so I know when they're coming and going. And one of my girls just got home. So anyway, I see Aspen Ladd pulling up her sure dog 8-1. Yeah, she's coming off that loss to GDR by TKO in the first round. That was the one where people were saying, well, she was like kind of complaining about the stoppage. A lot of people complain about the stoppage, honestly. But I mean, look at the other girls she's beating. Cedric Eubanks, Tanya Evinger, Lena Landsberg, Eubanks twice. Amanda Baba Cooper early in her career. Like, this girl's only fought an Invicta in the UFC. That tells you a lot about like what they believe. And unknown, little known fact, she lost a decision as an amateur to Cynthia Calvillo in 2014. So, but Aspen Ladd is a bad chick. I think she has 24 years old. She has the time to get better and make a move. Hope Stoops gets to win this comeback fight. I hope he gets a win and then says, hey, thanks a lot, guys. Just because I hate seeing him get fucked up, for real. Once he gets in those top 10 guys, top 5 guys, he gets fucking destroyed. Bryce Mitchell was Matt Sales, and Bryce definitely is a fun fighter. I gotta catch up for you guys. Gotta catch up. Bryce Mitchell's that dude. What's up, Unbroken? Thiago on a terrible run. He needs to win badly. Yeah, I mean, shit. What did he do last time? I actually pulled all this stuff up before I do Wednesday's show, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But let's see, Thiago Alves, dude. It's been a while since Thiago went on a tear. I mean, it could be that he's 36. It could be that USADA. So honestly, he was never that great. He was one of those guys that was like 1-1 or 2, and then lost 2, and then 1-2 and lost 2, or 1-1 and lost 1. But he's coming off a loss to Laureano Starapoli by decision, and last May at 237. Beat Max Griffin by split. You could have argued Max Griffin won that fight back in February. And 2 losses before that. Like, this could be the end for him. I think if he somehow pulls off a win and Thiago Alves walks out, and again, I'm not trying to retire people. This is just my, I forgot who was saying who picks with their heart and not their head, but that's me speaking from my heart, like wishing for the best for these guys, like well-beings for real. That's literally what it is. Like, I said that about Kane after he got knocked out by Ngannou. Just go, dude, go. Maybe come back, take an not easy fight, but to get a fight you can win it, and then just fucking go, dude, please. Just for their own good, their own physical well-being. I hate seeing guys that were great, like barely being able to walk, being in wheelchairs, barely, being slurring their words and all that shit. Come on. Camo shorts for Bryce. Come on, Reebok. They have those. I mean, shit. I think. Pretty sure they have those. That kombucha boy is fast as fuck. Yup. Corey Anderson versus John Blachowicz was the first fight to headline UFC Rio Rancho. I just got hurt. I just got hard. That should be Corey Anderson. I legit thought that dude would not take a fight unless it was a title shot. But I guess once Dominic Reyes got the call, I mean, winner of Corey and John get John. So please believe John Jones is gonna be in the building for that. Okay, it's in his backyard. He's not fucking around. He's gonna be there just to fuck with people's heads. Camo shorts was epic. Yeah. Struve, aka waste of reach and height and whatever else, unfortunately. Possibly, but Overeem's still great if he can stick to picking his shots and movement. Yeah, no, Overeem's still fucking badass. Like, and he's still skilled as shit. But lack of horse meat has really hurt. I mean, let's look at his fucking record real quick. Overeem, Alistair Overeem is coming off a win against Alexei Oleinik. He knocked the TKO'd Oleinik in April. TKO surgery probably because, but then he lost. He got knocked out twice. One by Curtis Blades. Obviously that one by Francis Ngannou where his head came off. Before that decision against Fabricio Verdum, impressive honestly. And then that he KO'd Mark Hunt with that knee to the head. So shout out to Harry from home who just subscribed to the channel. Appreciate it. And they lost to Stipe Miocic by knockout. That's right. This dude has fought everybody though. I mean, fucking Fabricio, Todd Duffy, Brock Lesnar. God, I remember he fucked up Brock Lesnar with the knees of the body, and we were all worried that Brock Lesnar's stomach was going to explode in the cage. God damn. He's fought Antonio Silva, Travis Brown. That was when Travis Brown was still legit. For real. Remember when Travis Brown was legit before we found out he's a woman beater and all that? And adulterer and whatever else. He's fought Frank Mir, Brian Rothwell. He's fought Stephen Struve, Roy Nelson, JDS, Arlovsky, Stipe, Mark Hunt, Ngannou, Blades, Oleinik. 39 years old, but a heavyweight, you can fight forever, it seems. That's when Lattice find under the radar. Right. I don't understand. Again, I don't understand what people are talking about. If you saw her fight in Invicta, she's that chick, honestly. I think she's underrated, and I think she's 24 years old. She's going to get better, so she's going to start turning heads, for real. I just hope the UFC fucking gives her the fights that she deserves and needs to make that move. What app is that? Speaking as a concerned dad, it's called Life 360. Let me see if I can pull up the hold on, let me fucking just pull up the photo on here. It's honestly fucking amazing to me. Just like it tells you where they are. It tells you if you get the advanced package. I have the basic package just because I know where they are and shit. But it tells you the driving habits and shit. It's fucking baller. So here you go. For all concerned parents out there, this is what I use. It takes us a subscription for like a year. I forgot how much it was, but it wasn't that bad. But there you go, Life 360. And I'm not getting sponsored, although Life 360, if you want to sponsor, hit me up. But yeah, it legit works great for me. And I know where my girls are at, and I know where my girl is at, and they know where I am. So it's like everyone, is aware. And then that way, when we have to go pick them up, they know that we're on our way and everything, and they're not, no one's panicking, shit like that. So, and honestly, like helps out a lot. She cut down 159 after that fight. Sounds like her weight's on point this time. Yeah, she had a hard one. Yeah, she definitely did. Most who make it to UFC are great, few exceptions. CM Punk. That McGregor vs. Cowboy card is kind of weak right now. They just started building it, man. I mean, that's in January. Holy shit, that's in January, bro. They need to hurry the fuck up. I think they're gonna like have that as like the heavy reason why people show up, and then the next one that has Jones and Dominic Reyes, I think they're gonna load that one up. Kind of hope. What happened to Anthony Smith then? He's still. I want to say he's still injured. Return of the Mac. Yeah. Let's see. One of my favorite walkout songs. Yeah. So one of the best. That dude that fought Joe Lozon and lost wasn't the best of the best. Joanna was Whaley in the works. Yep. CM Punk. Yeah. Look, Joanna was Whaley. It's gonna be interesting because Joanna's starting to talk a little shit again. Like she doesn't talk shit in a minute, right? After she lost to Rose, she was kind of nice. Let me see. Joanna and J check. That's not even how you spell it. You know how some words you can like sound them out, you know, you can spell them right. That's not this at all. All right. Those 2 losses she had to Rose. I mean, she calls her the boogie woman. The first fight to Rose, Rose knocks her the fuck out. The second fight, Rose picks her apart. Then she fights Tisha Torres and wins the decision. Loses to the decision to Valentina. Excuse me. And then beats Watterson by decision. She doesn't talk shit in a minute, dude. So, but she started talking shit about she's gonna go knock her the fuck out and a bunch of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, have you seen Whaley? She hits like a truck. That being said, Joanna is definitely, this is a fight for her, for real. It's going to be a fun one to watch. I'm glad they're having Jones vs. Reyes in Houston plus women's title fight. You going? I'm assuming you're going. I mean, you're probably like a few hours out of there, right? Injured. Makes sense. I was thinking number 1 contender and Smith ain't in it. Yeah. Yeah, a few exceptions. Look, Anthony Smith, I mean, let's look at his losses. I mean, you can argue that he's like a fight away from being considered for a title shot, right? I mean, moves up from 185, who's killing himself forever, moves up to 205, looks pretty solid. Has wins over Rashad, Shogun, Ozdemir. The only loss he has in the last, 5 fights is the greatest, the GOAT. He just beat Gustafsson by rear naked choke in June. So I want to say he's injured. That's why I want to say he's injured, but I'm not 100% sure. He beat Thiago Santos by TKO. Those shots to the body that fucking dropped him. So Thiago Santos, meanwhile, still recovering from injury. That's for sure. But I want to say Lionheart's hurt. That sounds right to me for some reason. 3 hours away. Make that drive, dude. You and your significant other should definitely go check that card out. I haven't seen a list for it. Let's see. I think that's UFC 247, right? I doubt they have the card up yet. Let's see what Tapology says. I think as far as I know, they have Reyes in there. Oh, okay. Here's okay. All right, never mind. They have some of the fucking cards. So allegedly. Allegedly, for sure. The card is headline. I think it's UFC 247. This is Houston. I think it's a Honda Center or Toyota Center, whatever they call them, where the Rockets play. I think it's Toyota Center now. But they have John Jones against Dominic Reyes. Co-main event is Valentina Shevchenko against Caitlin Chukagian. Who here is taking Chukagian? Raise your hand. I expect to see 0 hands up right now. And I know I'm sure there's a Chukagian fan out there that's like gonna be fucking bitching at me, but it's a bullet. And then Derek Lewis against Ilir Latifi in the weirdest booking I've seen in a long ass time. Ovince and Prue coming back. He's gonna try and sub Ryan Spann. And KGB Leah taking on Arizona's own Lauren Murphy. Dan Ige against Mirsad Bektik and Justin Tafa, who is if you guys know, he's the guy that basically looks and fights like Mark Hunt. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's him. Against Juan Adams, who actually I like watching quite a bit. That dude's fun. So that is UFC. Actually, I should have popped that up so you guys can see. But let's see what UFC 246 looks like. As far as Tapology, I don't even know if Tapology even has that up. Did you guys see they announced Holly Holm versus Raquel Pennington? What do you guys think about that fight? Be real. All right. That Derek Lewis booking was for the hometown pop, 100%. He's gonna look. I don't see the TV winning, but at all. Obviously, he has a chance, but I just don't see it. All right. Here is the UFC 246 card as of right now. Headline: Conor McGregor and Donald Cerrone at 170 pounds. Anthony Pettis taking on Diego Ferreira. Holly Holm against Raquel Pennington. Narsa Akparast taking on Drew Dober. Drew Dober still fighting. All right, dog. Chad Skelly still fighting. All right. Taking on Grant Dawson. That Macy Barber against Roxanne Modafferi fight is starting to get a little steam. not because not because I was gonna say not because there's any kind of shit talk or anything, but because people were kind of underestimating Modafferi. They always throw Modafferi in there to like lose, and she fucking pulls it off. So this might be a rough one for Macy Barber to have taken. Just on that note, you know what I mean? But I really wish Paige VanZant had sacked up and taken that fight. Alexei Oleinik taking on Maurice Green should be a good one. Claudio Gadelha against Alexa Grasso. That is a test for young Grasso. Grasso's got, I mean, they both got strike and everything, but Claudio's going to be looking to take her ass down. She's going to test Grasso's ground game fucking fast. I like Holly, but she getting past her prime. Yeah, she is. I mean, and look, people know her personal shit, right? She got divorced and everything, and she seems to be better after that, honestly. But I'm wondering what she looks like now. That matters, right? Personal shit you take with you. Home versus painting, old girl war. Yeah. And again, the rematch no one wanted. I could have lived without it, but it's a fight. Andre Touchy-Feely against Sodiq Yusuff with the best fucking nickname ever, Andre Touchy-Feely. And then Tim Elliott once again fighting at flyweight against Askar Askarov. Tim Elliott hated that fucking cut to 125. He made it to one. He fought that one fight at 135, and then he was like, "All right, cool, I'm not cutting no more." And then UFC's like 125. What up? Fuck Seahawks. Did they lose? I didn't watch fucking hell. If they lost, I'm so glad. They're in the NFC West. So the thing is this, everyone's trying to make it so they have the Niners against Seahawks for the NFC West. So that's the interesting one. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the score, but this shit's not working. Fuck it. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, real quick. I'll talk. I'll see. Someone let me know who won. Oh, they're still going. 27-17. The Seahawks are winning? Fucking hell. All right. Anyway, but how Poirier, for some reason, I don't understand why he's like responding to fans. Some dude responded to him saying, "Your attack on Nate made you less marketable. That was a dick move, man." And then Dustin goes, "Fuck you and Nate. How about that?" Come on, Diamond, you're better than that, dog. That's not even your thing. That's Nate's thing, not yours. And I like Dustin, but come on, dog. I get it. You're trying to get the Nate fight. Fair enough. My Vikings are getting worked. God damn it. Well, get your Vikings to get this shit together, man. I need them to lose. All right. I hate them. They're in the AFC West. So all right. Then sorry, I'm trying to catch up on everything. Home versus Pennington, Old Girl War, Battle of the Dime Pieces. Okay. Modafferi is tough and stiff like an old Chevy truck. Reliable as fuck too. I love Holly and will always have her. I like her, but I don't know what else she has left. Unless she went to Thailand and improved her Muay Thai, this will be another snoozer. She's always been a point fighter, right? MMA guys, Holly got into MMA way too late. Yeah, I wish she had gotten there way early. Right, I like Holly, but she getting past her prime. She got in late. And I mean, she got in, honestly, just to fight Ronda Rousey, and she, mission accomplished, knocked her the fuck out. That Fili versus Super Sadiq fight is fire. Yeah, no one's talking about it, and they should be. Oh. I hope the Vikings win this game. I do too, but I don't see it. Moraes versus Aldo at UFC 245. How the fuck does Aldo look at 135? He looks ripped as shit right now. Okay. Right now, let's rip the shit. Let's look at 245 real quick. I'll pull out the card. But he looks ripped as shit right now, but I don't know how he's gonna make 135, bro. Like, he had a bitch of a time making 145. Like, I'm assuming they closed his burger spot for the last 6 months, and fucking they were like, nah, dog, you ain't eating anything. You get lettuce and air for food. All right, UFC 245. Obviously, we haven't talked about it yet. We'll talk about it this week. We'll talk about it as we get closer to it. Jessica against Viviana Araujo. Well, I'm fucking dumb. Sorry. Can't even say it. Vivian Araujo. And then Brandon Moreno taking on Kai Kara France. That was that fight that Sergio Pettis didn't want. Chase Hooper against Daniel Tamor, and then Little Pettis takes up to Bellator. Fair enough. Do your thing. Okay, this is a weird one because they're not showing an entire prelim card. Is there really just one fight in the fucking ESPN prelim? Like, I'm assuming this is all fucked, right? I'm gonna have to look that up somewhere. Have it. Then we have that loaded main card. Pete against Uriah Faber, Marlon Moraes against Jose Aldo. R.I.P. Aldo. Marlon Moraes is a bad motherfucker. Even makes no 135. Then Amanda Nunes, GDR. I got Nunes in that one. Although GDR is a bad bitch, but Nunes. Max Holloway against Alexander Volkanovski. That's a hard one to pick, man. But that's a hard pick for me. Max Holloway. And then Kamaru Usman against Colby Covington, the fight that everyone hopes there's a way to get double losses and the belt is taken away. Okay, not everybody, but a lot of people. I'm taking. I don't know who to pick in that one, man. Like, if we just take the bias of just hating people that hate Covington's little act and character, because it's an act. Let's be real. He doesn't really believe any of that shit he says, or at least not most of it. He's just doing it for clout and to get looks and publicity and shit. But he has that pressure, man. But Usman's got that crazy wrestling. It's gonna be a good fucking fight, but I'm not gonna pick it until like the Keyboard Warriors show before, maybe even that Friday. I might not even pick it during the show. I've got to catch up with you guys again. You guys are fast. MMA guys, Russell's tapping into the power of his curly man bun. Yeah. Seahawks always went into the bright lights. I think they're at home too, aren't they? Russell's so good, yeah. Dustin been really salty since he got a show by Khabib. He shit the bed big time. Yep. And he had a chance in that fight. I still don't understand how the fuck that all went down. Is Khabib, but still. How about GDR wins at 245? Man, I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for her. I wouldn't be mad at it, but she would have literally have beaten arguably the greatest of all time, right? I'm going to this card. Oh, it's a Vegas card, right? You going? That's badass. Lettuce and air. Saying apples and cigarettes. Go to Tapology. Okay, let me pull it up. Yeah, I don't understand. I like the way Google sets it up, but I'll go to Tapology. See if they have the entire fucking prelim card. There we go. I knew there was more than just fucking that. Okay. All right. Let's catch up on that real quick. KW has a 245. I fucking wish, man. Hey Raider, where Just Bleed face makeup so we can find you? That'd be the shit. Okay. Unbroken's going too. That's cool. Did you watch Rogan podcast for us? He said Lee hurt his ankle on camp. It was bad and knocked out Gillespie with the same foot. I watched most of it. I'm like about halfway through it. So no, I haven't, but that's interesting. And it's interesting to know that actually. All right, real quick, I'm gonna pull up that Usman card so everyone sees it. So Punaele Soriano against Oscar Pichota, and then Jessica Ivy in the fucking ESPN Plus prelims. Huber. Oh, here we go. Matt Brown against Ben Saunders. Ian Heinisch against Omari Akhmadov. Kellen Vieira against Adana. I knew that was on there. Mike Perry against Jeff Neal. That's a fucking fight. Peter Yan against Jared Favor. Jose Aldo in the rest of the card. Yeah, so I knew that was it. The fucking Google fucking me with this bullshit. All right. Bong and a Blins, yeah. Just Bleed guy should be in the Hall of Fame. At some point, right? I haven't enjoyed Jerry in a while. That was a great episode. Yeah, that's a good one. The card is fire. I actually like the Rogan with Izzy with Adesanya on that. I thought that was a good one. Both of them pretty good. I also enjoyed the one with Jocko Willink and Tulsi Gabbard. I think she showed a lot about who she is, and to go in there with a guy like Jocko Willink who will tell you to go fuck yourself to your face and be like, what are you gonna do? It's just what I believe. In a nice way or a respectful way, at least. I think that said a lot about her. So I'm interested to see what she does in the primaries. I can't vote for her because I'm like as far as like the primaries and all that go, because I'm registered independent. So I don't pick sides, bro. I'm as moderate as it gets. I'm right down the middle. I'm conservative about some shit. I'm liberal about some shit. Like Chris Rock says, he says, there's things I'm liberal about, and there's things I'm conservative about. Crime, I'm conservative. Prostitution, I'm liberal. Right? That's totally me. Touchdown Vikings 24-34. Come on. You like that? Remember that dude? You like that? Yeah, I hope he fucking pulls that off. Dude, love it. I on Rogan. Yeah, he was good. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Checking the headlines here once again. See if we got anything within the last, I don't know, fucking 45 minutes that we've been on. Probably not. New bouts announced for UFC rally, including Brianna Van Buren and Hannah Cyphers. That's solid. Do you guys see? Okay, Tito Ortiz has lost his goddamn mind, right? Or he believes in himself that damn much, or he knows he'll never actually fight John Jones and they have to pay up for all the shit he's talking. He's talking about he mentally, physically, he knows he could beat John Jones. John Jones at home laughing his ass off and shit. I'm laughing my ass off too. I'm like, Tito, stop it. I know you're trying to fucking sell this this fight you have against Alberto. What's his name? I apologize. I should know this dude's name. Alberto Patron is what he calls himself. He's a former WWE guy, all I know. He's called himself Alberto Del Rio or something. Well, Alberto Rodriguez, right? He used to fight too. He fought in Pride, if I remember correctly. But that main card for that Combate card. By the way, Combate cards are worth watching. Those things are fucking bangers. Like those people that go, it's like just stand and bang, bro. Shout out to Aaron Robbins and Fred Kirby with their old podcast that I wish they were still doing. But those cards are the ones that are like, dude, show up to fucking brawl. So Tito Ortiz against Alberto Rodriguez in the main event. Melissa Martinez against Desiree Yanez in the co-main. That's solid. Danny Perez against Joao Camilo. Levi Marroquin against Enrique Gonzalez. You need to tune into that one. Gaston Reino against Ray Trujillo. Tune into that one. Dulce Garcia against Analia Hernandez. I don't know those ladies very well. Undercards, Jose Flores against Clarence Brown. Ricky Palacios is our boy. He's been on the show before. Against Jose Ceja. Victor Martinez against Luis Luna. I mean, look, either way, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's a pay-per-view, and I want to say that it's not cheap, right? Let me see. For the main card of a pay-per-view to get fucking changed this way, it's kind of rough. It's a pay-per-view, right? Am I right on that? Checking the time. I gotta run soon, folks. All right. Let's see. I like Tulsi because she told her to get fucked. Bitch, I've been in combat. Fuck your couch and your hit squad. Yeah, dude. I like her too for that reason, honestly. And I remember Rogan was like, don't you know she has like the Hillary body count? It's like, yo. Like, we don't talk about that. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking, dude, fucking Hillary scares the shit out of me. For real. She's a fucking crazy lady. I saw someone pay Tito to say that shit. You know how people send him money to say shit? He does it. Yeah. He literally, right? He has that app. My favorite is when dudes that he blocked on Twitter pay him to say shit. That's my favorite thing to see. And I've only seen a couple, but they're great. Not trying to be downer, but glad they have the guy who killed Walt Hare's daughter against the death penalty. We talked about it at the start of the show, man. It's yeah. I mean, justice has to be served. What the fuck? I thought Van Buren, right, is 5'1", short regardless. Hey, Van Buren is like 4'11". Hey, look, they people can be generous with the height. If you watch the NBA, if you, for example, NBA heights, most of the time they're off like 2-3 inches. Yeah, I mean, so I'm in the middle of that Rogan show. It's good. Yeah. That's generous. Is Combate Americas on Univision? I think I watched their last card and it was Human Sacrifice Hour. For real, highly entertaining. Yeah, dude, it's fucking baller. Those dudes, ladies and gentlemen, get in there and brawl. Anthony Burchak, who's a 10-planet black belt, has his own gym in Tucson. He's fought on there. Eric Perez Goyito, he fought on there. It's fucking baller. Last Combate main event was one of the fight of the year, unskilled but war. I mean, that's what you get. You get heart. Fucking Latinos can fight, bro. And they go. You gave me a great idea. Tito blocked me. He blocked he blocked the so the screen that I had suspended. We'll talk about that in a second. That shit got weird. But that got suspended. He blocked that one. He didn't block the one I have now. So I'm waiting for my time to fuck with him because I'm gonna get blocked again. But there was an outside chance we can get him on the show, and I was like, oh, I'd rather do it on the air. Just kind of fuck with him a little bit, but he just get mad anyway and like bail on us. But I was like, shoot your shot, right? Like, hey, look, dog, the fuck's wrong with you? I'm just playing. I'd be respectful. Get out of here with that. I'm not one of those guys that talk shit behind a computer and then doesn't say anything and then like super cool in their face. No, I'm like, I'm respectful as fuck for real. Anyone that gets in the cage, whether they're crazy and fucking think they could beat John Jones and bullshit about it and all that, or not, like they deserve all the respect for real, regardless of what we say. How about them Cardinals and Wildcats? Thanks for bringing up bad memories, bro. Go fuck yourself. How about the Spurs and Bucks, bitch? Actually, I don't even know if that what the Spurs and Bucks are doing right now. I don't pay attention to your shit teams. All right. So, have you guys seen recently, especially on MMA Twitter? It seems it's all over Twitter, right? But especially on MMA Twitter, fucking everyone's getting suspended. But not only that, everyone's getting suspended, and almost everyone, is getting like people like making like fake accounts under them. Like, I don't know if you guys know what's his name, Phil the MMA dude. You guys know who he is? A lot of people don't like that dude. Whatever, fair enough. But I believe he has like 12,000 followers, and somebody made a fake account and started saying like, "Hey guys, my account got suspended, blah blah." Follow me. He followed me too, and I followed back because I thought it was him, but I barely paid attention. And then for some reason, something about the screen name turned me like weirded me out. So I went back and looked at him, and I was like, "That's not him." And so because I saw the follow account, right? And again, sure, if you got suspended, whatever, made a new one. But and then I went look for the original one, and it was there. I'm like, huh. So there's fake accounts fucking everywhere. I know one dude that does that still. But he ain't trying to get blocked again, or suspended again. But yeah, fucking fake accounts are rampant right now. Yeah. Everyone, it's weird. And then there's like ones that like I don't know if you guys know G from Woe TV or something. She like dudes and I'm assuming it's all dudes, but people make like fucking fake accounts to go after her and shit. The fuck are we doing? It's the one guy who does all the fake accounts. Yeah. There's a few, but I know there's one dude in particular. I don't, but yeah, you guys know a guy used to be on here that did that for a long time and kind of disappeared a little bit. And then I don't know if it's him or not, but apparently it's one person. Do they know Tony? Do they know who he is? Who it is doing it? Yeah, so yeah, but it's weird, man. Like every fucking day, someone's shit gets suspended, or someone shit, and there's like people that legit get the shit suspended and have to make new accounts. Fair enough, but like there's ones that are just like off, they're just weird. I'm like, I don't get that. But yeah. All right. Checking. I like to check Twitter during the show. Usually when like Fred and Jesse are talking, I check Twitter to see what's up, see what everyone's talking about. Especially what MMA Twitter's talking about, especially. Dude, for real, connecting my computer to fucking to Ethernet was the move. Just engage, he says, I'm the guy waiting for the title shot. Not mad at you, dude. I don't blame you, but you're gonna be waiting for a minute. Okay. See, okay, here's a weird one, right? So you guys know Grabaka Hitman. Now someone made a fake account of his. Like I'm literally staring at it right now. Let's see if I can pull it up for you guys. I think it's a guy who did the Gohan account, but I could be wrong. I don't know. That one's weird. Fucking hell, I can't pull up. Here it is. You guys see that? This is a fake one too. Because someone looked up the original Grabaka Kaposa account, still up. See, everyone's saying like fake, all this other stuff. See, it's for the sake of argument here. McGregor Rousey. It could be this dude. This dude's been doing this shit like this for a minute. So, I mean, just look. Just while I looked on Twitter while we're doing the show right now, another one pops up. It's fucking psycho shit for real. I don't understand it. I don't understand what the point is, but someone's that bored. Yeah, have fun, whatever, man. I mean, your shit's gonna get, reported and fucked with anyway. Let's see. Tony Ferguson, what about him? Huh? Anyway, all right. Sorry, now I'm like scrolling down Twitter and I'm gonna start falling. I'm gonna fall into the abyss of Twitter. Click the guy who retweeted that. Fuck, let me go back. I have to go find it again. Fuck. Here it is. Okay. It's M. I feel like I know. Okay, let me pull it up real quick. Now we're just fucking hanging out. No way, really? That's him? Hold up. Okay, so you tell me this is the dude that's doing this shit. I wouldn't be surprised. Is that him? Anyway, yeah, I don't understand it either. I'm broken. It just doesn't make any sense. Thoughts on Rockhold losing at Polaris? Well, here you go. Rockhold was acting like a douche after the event. That guy's a prick who reeks of polo cologne. Rockhold is that guy that's super cringy. So it is him. All right, Tony, I get you. All right. I'm broken and I hate it on Twitter. If you guys ever seen me, I've seen you. I mean, but I think yours is isn't your account like private? I think it's private. You tell me. I don't. I think the last time I looked at your stuff was like private. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. It's up there. Who's this private that was like? I don't think you're hated. People hate you. Anyway, but let's see. That account used to be Evo Gokhan's McMalley's dog. Oh, okay. Well, someone's fucking bored. Not private. Gotcha. He stays stepping away for a while. Does not have the desire to fight. Rockhold, I'm okay with that. Yeah, no, like I never seen any hate towards you either, dude. I don't think you're hated. All right. Couple more minutes here before we go. We're almost an hour in. But anything else you guys want to hit up before we head out of here? By the way, I'm hoping Tony Ferguson and Khabib actually it goes down, but I won't believe it until they're in the cage, door locked, ready to go. If you guys think I haven't gone to Represent yet, they had a fucking baller ass sale. I don't know if it's still going or not, but it's like 35% off. But I copped a lot of shit. I literally did, I want to say like 75% of my Christmas shopping just on that site today, especially because they were doing 50% off at earlier today. And so I bought a shitload of stuff. And they have a baller ass. I don't know if you like this kind of stuff, Muse, but real quick, Muse, let me know, because I know this is the airborne looking tab, also the Ranger looking tab, right? Let me pull this up. Is that it? Because that looks like the Ranger tab to me, but I think the airborne one looks very similar to that. So I mean, it looks. I think it looks sick as shit. I wouldn't. It's weird. I wouldn't want to wear it and have people believe I was anything that I wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, it's to me, it's kind of, I think it's kind of touchy. I have family that was, that were Marines and they were Army and all that, and then we're actually, I have a couple cousins that were Rangers and Special Forces, or they were Rangers. I don't know if they got any further. One said he did, but I don't know. But I actually don't know them super well. But I just know like from like hanging out with them and shit. But I like the design and everything, man. Let's see. Who still hasn't watched The Mandalorian? You know what? I'm not a Star Wars I don't hate it, and I'm not like a Star Trek fan. Not the person who goes fuck Star Wars, it's about Star Trek or whatever else. But I just never really try. But I am interested to see what like Baby Yoda does. Like it's cute enough to want to watch, honestly. So it's actually on my queue. I do have Disney Plus, so I'm probably gonna check it out at some point. Taking it by first round fantasy playoffs. You lucky fuck. I'm literally next, like second to last place. All I'm trying to do is to not be in last place, only because last place gets fucking like dogged the entire offseason. Tony Darcy Khabib in the fourth. I could fucking see that. I think Khabib has to be real careful with his shit for that. Oh, excuse me. First in your league. Lucky. No, that's kidding. That's just good. Yeah, let's see the Darce. I'm with you. MMA guys, I was in first, but lost this weekend, which put me in second. All right. What do you guys buy for Cyber Monday? Ooh, I got a bunch of Represent shit. I bought I have one of my really good friends. I'm his youngest son. He's my godson, and but he has an older son too. And but they're like a year apart, I think, or a year or two apart. And you can't give one a gift and not the other. So I bought them both. They're Giants fan. He's my buddy's a Giants fan. So I bought them both Saquon Barkley toddler jerseys. So that was one of my Cyber Monday buys. Heck, they bought my girl a Bert Versa 2 watches. Whoa, $100. That's not bad. I bought Fish DVDs. There you go. There you go. It's fun, bro. You'll like it. The guy who plays Oberyn Martell in Game of Thrones, the main Mandalorian, he kicks it with Baby Yoda. Baller. I might actually check that out. Another fun fact, I never watched Game of Thrones. Like, I watched the first episode where that dude's banging his cousin and that kid falls off the fucking window. Was that the first episode? One of the first episodes. And then, like, I stopped watching for a while, and then somehow I caught on with the White Walkers, and that was, like, the best part of the whole thing. And then away again, and then dragons, and yada, yada. I was never able to actually, like, little by little, bit by bit. Also was streaming it. Yeah, wasn't paying to watch it. Just wasn't. All right, a couple more minutes here. Anything else you guys want to hit before we head out of here? Wednesday night, Keyboard Warriors also going down. Myself, Fred Kirby, just Bakawa, with our UFC DC picks. Of course, Kirby's gonna talk fucking Khabib versus not Khabib. I mean Khabib Tony too, but he'll be talking Conor versus Cowboy for fucking sure. Sorry, Monday. I also bought some stuff from that dude was banging his sister. I thought that was his cousin. Oh shit, that's fucking dark. Oh boy, you guys know a lot more about this than I do. I mean, hey, that's fucking weird. All right, I bought hard drives plus clothes from wife and son. Yeah, I bought stuff for my girls, and then I still got to get my girlfriend a gift. Well, I'm all for buying my girlfriend gifts. So I got to figure that out. What are you guys buying your significant others? That's what I want to know. So I need some ideas, folks. In the last few minutes that I have left on here for tonight. For us, saying there was gyms that are giving out stripes and belt promotions for going to gym so many days. 100%. That's 100% true. Yeah, jiu-jitsu gyms. Yeah, no, he's absolutely right. I've seen those. A lot of the times that's because like there's a lot of students in there, and it's hard for the professor to keep track. I mean, my gym's not huge as far as membership goes, but it's not small either. So, like, but my professor somehow finds a way to fucking pay attention. Like, he knows if you're not ready for a belt. So, we've seen dudes that we all thought because they've been there a long time, we're gonna get a stripe, not get one, or not get a belt. So, I mean, I was a white belt for fucking 2.5 years, I think. No, 3 years. Something like that. I didn't get my blue up for a while, but I also kept getting fucking injured and shit. And I came on into jiu-jitsu and like started competed, and then like I just didn't for a while. I got hurt, yeah, and then the weight issue was an issue, sure. And then getting into class was hard to do, and those aren't excuses. This is what happened. I mean, I need to make more time for it, 100%. I'm trying to make more time now. Shit. Rogan was sucking for his dick hard. Yeah, look. Yeah, he was, and he's the one that he always brings it up. I'm the one that told Kevin Lee to fucking go to Farasa Hobby, 100%. But Faraz is just really fucking. He's a really smart dude, and it's fun to watch to see him work with fighters and stuff. But fair enough. I'm single. More presents for me. Fucking there you go, dude. He did make a point not to name any gyms. Yeah, I wouldn't either. He shouldn't name them. I know dudes that would, though. Imagine Gordon Ryan talking about that shit. He put the names out there. I bought my girl Reebok workout shoes that were $80, paid $30. Those Reebok fucking outlets. I don't know if there's an outlet, Reebok outlet in San Antonio, dude, but if there is, go. I go to the Reebok outlet every once in a while, and I get like workout shit for cheap. When I don't buy a CrossFit shoes, I think that's a scam. And people are like at my CrossFit, like I rarely talk about it, but I do training. I do workout CrossFit gym, and they all buy this like CrossFit gear, and I'm sitting there in basketball shoes and like regular shorts and like a fucking represent shirt or whatever I'm wearing at that time. Everyone in there with fucking like CrossFit gear and Rich Froning or whatever the fuck, Matt Froning, I don't know, Matt whatever those dudes' names are and shit like that. So, hope someone gives me a YouTube gift card. There you go. If you haven't yet, I think Isha. You guys know who Isha? Fuck me, I can't remember her name. You guys have to know who I'm talking about as soon as I say Isha. She's well known on MMA Twitter. See if I can pull her up. Isha knows MMA. Isha Chanel. She calls herself Isha Chanel. She organizes an MMA Secret Santa. I don't know if it's over yet. I wasn't able to like fucking let her know, but yeah, like she does that kind of stuff. So hey, get in that shit. As a gift, can't go wrong with an oil diffuser. Everyone likes their space smelling nice, right? The easy stripes and belting ruins the journey. 100%. You're not just giving away a stripe. You're not you make them feel better about themselves in that moment, but when they go in and get wrecked, I mean, the point that Faraz says too, or makes the point that Faraz, hey, MMA guys, is that Secret Santa thing already closed up or not? Let me know. I should probably just hit up Isha, but I send her a DM later. But fucking the point that he was making about, like, I would rather have my blue belt get killed by blue belts than have my blue belt be like a purple belt or undeserving brown belt and get killed by blue belts. Like, it's bad, right? 100% agree with that. You need to. In my opinion, and my professor, I believe, does a great job of this. Give belts when they're ready for those belts. So, like I said, it took me a minute to get my blue, right? He wasn't just gonna give me one because I was there for so long and shit. He was gonna give me there because if he saw the improvement, and that's what I appreciate about that dude, and about what's it called, jiu-jitsu. Really, I just bought someone a diffuser. Diffusers are great. I might have to do that then. Shit, you guys are on the point. Isha knows MMA. There you go. Find Isha if you're interested in that, and hit her up if it's still open. Oh, picking Santa's over? Damn. All right, well, maybe next year. We have outlets in San Marcos. It's about 40 minutes from San Antonio. If the outlets have Reebok, look, outlets are always good during the holidays, man. You can get all your shit done in one day. I was going to do it, but I probably have half the people blocked. Yeah, there you go. Vikings scored and missed extra point. Fucking hell. Is there any time left? Yo, is there any time left, Daniel? If there's time left, I'm going to go run and catch you really the end of it. I can't believe you missed the extra point. There's been a lot of that shit in the NFL this year. All right, folks, I got to run regardless. So, hey, appreciate you guys tuning in. It's always a lot of fucking fun. Literally, this is us shooting the shit. If I could have everyone on camera and audio and shit and talk 7 minutes left, all right, I'm going to go catch it. But if I could have everyone on camera, we could talk. That'd be the fucking best. But it would get insane, and I don't know how you pull that off. So, although, here's an idea. How do you guys feel about maybe like every once in a while, I bring one person that's usually in the chat on the show. You don't have to show your face. You can just be audio. So we'll see. How about next Monday? I'll put out the invitation she wants in, and or actually, you know what? Hit me up on Twitter, on DM, or just on Twitter, and be like, and let me know if you're interested, and then I'll hit you guys up for next Monday and see who's down. Right? But just to see. I mean, I haven't done a guest podcast in a long ass time, so I'll be down with that. So yeah, let me know if you're interested, if anyone's open to that. All right. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the shit. Shout out to everyone that tuned in today. Ugh. I'm so fucking tired. The tuned in today. Raider Jap, Unbroken, Musement, my homie, Tony, Deanna Rodriguez, Fight for Your Right, MMA, MMA gods, of course. Cloud was here for a while. Laura was here earlier and she had to bail out. Who else we got? Frederick was here. Yeah, fucking everybody. So, yeah, shout out to everybody. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know. Hey, Daniel, me too, dog. I have to wake up in literally 6 hours, not 5, but 6 hours to go to work. And Tony, shout out, man. Appreciate you coming on, dog. All right, y'all. Catch you guys on Wednesday for Keyboard Warriors. Myself, Fred Kirby, Jesse Rubacava, shooting the shit on MMA as usual. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. Y'all be safe out there. Get your shopping done. Have a safe holiday season. We'll catch you guys on Wednesday. Good night and good night, Wilshire.